I'm long 45.80, not a very good entry, but we just had that push up, and seems like we have a potential for a lot of shorts trapped here. I need this to go, being that I bought real high in the range, so this is what I wanted. I didn't want to miss the move, so this is a real nice area for potential for a flush. And I'm not going to mess around with this too much, so now I have my risk off. And we've taken out the high. I'm going to lock in a couple points here. Have some pretty big volume coming in now. 86, 87 is around where the overnight high is, so that's what I'll be targeting. Gonna lock in some more here. We got some big volume at the 85.25, and that was just filled. We'll see if that's gonna go. Now we're getting that pullback, but I would expect to see those previous highs around the 83 area hold. And get going here. Let's flush it. Pullback potential is also getting bigger, so but I want to stay in for that flush. We have a lot of trap shorts now here, and then those overnight sellers, potential that they could still be there, but I'm gonna hold for that break. Bam, got it. Beautiful trade. Very nice. 8 points basically on that one. I was on the mic in the live session, so I missed the last 2 trades that I took, but I took a loss in here when I entered on this. We had this absorption, a lot of weakness and potential for a lot of shorts to be trapped, I thought. And in this area, and this was the LVN in this range as well. Pulled back to the demand, and I was looking for all of this weakness here to be taken out and an exit into this LVN at the 63.25 area. And what ended up happening is we low ticked here, and I took about a 2-point loss, and then I re-entered here pretty aggressive without a push at 55 again right here, and we broke the highs right here. Saw this absorption and limit selling coming in, and I liked this demand that came in, and it looked like we were going to move higher, and I had about 5 points of equity, and I didn't lock in anything. I went to break even on the push above this high, and then we just had this spike down, and I got taken out right here for a break even trade. And then this is where right here Kelly was also long through here, but entered at 54.50 on the short side for like a 40 tick win. And my context read was also similar, but I didn't enter and didn't really. Then we made this new low day here on pretty heavy volume and just didn't have any way to enter. So missed the short trade, but the context was definitely for the short side. And I mentioned this LVN right here at the 44.50 into fresh demand, and that's where Kelly exited, I believe. And now we're making new lows and getting slow, so I think I'm going to be done for the day. But overall, pretty decent day. Ended up 300, or I guess 6 points or whatever that is. And yeah, I mean, I traded well today. Could have been a lot better. I feel like I could have probably locked in a little bit on this last trade, at least a couple points, but had to allow the retest as well. But as soon as we came in here and pushed down below these last, I mean, we're seeing even more trapped longs, and so a re-entry anywhere in here would have been ideal. But that's it. Pretty straightforward, easy trade. Feeling pretty confident about my read, and just need to continue to work on how I execute, because that's always my weak point for sure.